awfully close. I feel like it's 50. Definitely not getting. Oh, here we are. Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Rogue Trader. When we left off, we had gone to a planet with a mysterious star that looked kind of like a jawbreaker, but we didn't eat the jawbreaker star. That would be bad. Then there was someone trying to summon another star. We shot them. Well, not me specifically. Someone else shot them. And now we're probably gonna go pick a fight with another dynasty, which is kind of exciting. I hope so. Okay. Maybe we should swing by Legrand's Bell if that's something I need to care about. So let's ask ourselves an important question. Where's Legrand's Belt? Warning, unidentified number. Legrand's Bell. Yeah, this is where I needed to go. Well, that's in the direction I was heading anyway, so. If we survived. Serious workers. The Chief Mutant Hunter went mad. Don't worry, we'll just replace him, I guess. Homunculus is. What do you mean? What do you mean by this? Are they just saying it because I've already investigated it, or what? I'm confused. If I go to the Explorator Void Station, they're just gonna tell me to bugger off. I know they're ilk. And uranium element. Strange insect. Whatever. Legrand's. No. Remember. Oh damn, they weren't kidding. There's tons of pirates there. Bloody infestation. Immediately after the ship approaches close to the planet, the strange artifact from the homunculus' laboratory activates. Trying to receive the incoming signal from the planet's surface, the black faces of the prism have started to emit a pulsating lilac light. The team reports that the source of the signal is a small beacon which cannot be studied from orbit. A group of living organisms detected around the beacon. Then the scout team down. A disgusting sight unfolds for the scouts. In a sinister high-fenced enclosure, hideous mutants crawl and writhe. Hundreds of ugly beasts, their shapes vaguely reminiscent of humans, squirm on several pairs of deformed arms and legs. Incapable of attacking or doing much of anything else beyond crawling in the dirt, the creatures are riven with endless pain which seems to feed the Drukhari beacon in the very centre of the pen. Pulsating lilac light flows from the beacon. Let's just put them out their misery. I'm at Void Station. Have we been here already? I think we have. We got some pirates. A chase is ensuing behind the stained glass windows of the bridge. Several pirates trying to catch up with the cruiser, ruthlessly firing salvos at it from their macro cannons. The officers of the Augur crew report they're chasing the elusive Contempt. It's a legendary pirate flagship that's been plundering cargo ships around the expanse for several hundred years, vastly evading patrols and escaping unpunished with loot. Shelby the proto-speculator, the elusive Contempt's captain, addressed you via Vox. In a cheerful, almost affectionate voice, he thanks you for the high-grade resources mined by the Von villagers to extract him and also for your invaluable assistance in his escape. Cool. I've had enough, let's kill him. Let's... The elusive Contempt. Do I feel like killing you? Yes, I most certainly do. Wow, they weren't kidding, it's only medium rare. Oop, no matter.
Helpman, take us in.
Once it hits their rear.
Keep up the pressure. With the force of a supernova.
Oh no, their weak points over on this side? Is that what you're saying? That's kind of weird, but...
Make every shot count.
Nothing I can do on this side, so... Let it be. Oh, don't you dare think for even a moment I'm going to let you live. Really? That's your priority target? Okay, launch them into oblivion. Blast them. A boom. That is not what I meant to do at all. Oh well, blast them. If I do this, do they explode instantly or no? Definitely need to upgrade that ability. you sure it's sensible to get that close to a target you're shooting? No, it probably isn't. Lance them. Add them. And then we just order it about to.
All hands, prepare for acceleration.
It's like my ability, like, yeah, they know I'm gonna have to turn around an awful lot. Maximum overdrive. No, if I yeah, I'm just like on
Launch batteries, volley. Sort them out.
Yeah, let them come to us. I think that's a good idea. Uh-oh. It's possible to get more than just this frigate. I'd love to have like a full fleet of my own. That'd be awesome. Shift over a little to the side. And like try and ram them. Is this necessarily a good idea? No, but it's very funny.
We're helpless under their fire. Do something.
Insist.
With the force
Giving you all the captain of the
supernova.
ship and all.
Macro cannon. Open fire.
I'd like that to be more than just 5 tiles, you know? Did you seriously just miss? You just posted cringe.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
That would be awesome. Cool. Now, about the Jukari. Over the void station. On the edge of the system, a few crippled Xeno ships, barely visible in the darkness of space, huddled together. Not displaying any of the usual hostility, the Xenos are stuck in inactivity, entirely ignoring the Rogue Trader's presence. The Auger team has detected a number of damaged void ships, each afflicted with several system failures and bearing a few dozen living creatures. An attempt to identify their drive signatures is met with failure, but the scanners pick up an exchange of data between the ships among encrypted channel. Marisov recognizes the vessels as those of the Reading Tempest Cabal by their silhouettes and marking. The news that his Cabal's warriors survived their insatiable kin's bloodlust fills the Xenos with grim resolve. Marizai turns to the Rogue Trader with a demand to leave the detector ships unharmed, and just yearns to meet them in person. Contact them. Nah. How I talk to them? The shuttle carrying Marizai returns so quickly to the Rogue Trader's vessel it's impossible to tell whether Xenos took part in failed negotiations or participated in a violent and impetuous duel. Offering no comment, Marizai turns to the Lord Captain with a categorical request. Help the survivors and let them go. If they'll help me. And they give me some treasure. Plundered Void Station. I'm pretty sure we've been here before. I'm forgetting. Stick our head in. Yeah, no, it was this one with all the pirates with Eldar weapons. Oh, whatever. Just a loading screen, not a massive waste of time. Now, upload here. Hold on to surveillance. Happen. Doggoness. It means to be this side. Permission to speak, Lord Captain. You augur frigid activity in the orbit of Quetzaltema, on the worlds of the Windstale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow, the flagship of the Rogue Trader Calicos Windscale, is positioned over the southern hemisphere. Lord Captain! There it is! This is it! Right here, still very, very close. The quiet whispers, they won't stop. They keep buzzing in both my ears if my little door is somewhere in this world. Little door. The door for my visions. The one I told you about, remember? Nothing, mate. Just my last hope for salvation. Right, calm down. I need to take care of the Windscale's flagship right now. Oh, Lord Captain, I dare not interrupt you any longer. After a brief hesitation, Vicious voice comes through in the hissing sight once more. Allow me to repeat, Lord Captain. The Emperor's Vow, the flagship of the Rogue Trader Calicos Windscale, has been detected. What information does the librarian have on the Windscale flagship? The Emperor's Vow is a cruiser carrying up to 120,000 crew. Length overall 6,000 meters. Aim 1,000 meters. Estimated time of service in the Windscale Dynasty fleet several millennia. It is known for a fact that the ship has undergone many modifications, including the replacement of macro weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range macro batteries. And I'm afraid this is all we know. Incredibly ancient, incredibly complex, incredibly unpredictable, and extremely demanding when it comes to resources. Had I been one of the highborn to unofficial rulers in advance, I would definitely have chosen this void ship for myself. The librarian of House Celio also held records of the Emperor's Vow. Its most famous owner, to be precise, Sebastian Windscale, a fledgling rogue trader of great promise. It is not known how Sebastian acquired the ship, but Lord Captain Windscale used it to traverse the moor and find a new home in the Cronus Expanse. Now the Emperor's Vow will be done. The Emperor's Vow sends its greetings to the glorious rule of Von Valencia's dynasty. This is Emperor Abdef, His Lordship Calicos Windscale's Voxmaster. His honor is speaking on behalf of his Lord today. The booming voice fills the air, starting a few officers of the bridge. Happy, you feel that Emperor Abdef's ostentiously confident tone is meant to hide his concern. Calicos was hunting Xenos. Where is he now? I do not wish to offend your ladyship, but I am the most senior officer aboard the Emperor's Vow at the moment. As the Lord Captain... you see, the Lord Captain is yet another heated argument with the esteemed Incendio Quarter. The late Incendio Quarter, and he had a very good reason for his displeasure. I don't discuss his lordship's affairs, but I can divulge we set out to protect Dynasty's rightful domains from the invasion of profane Xenos. Now we're out here at Quetzaltema. No better hunting ground you need to cool off your head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege on their unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce few of their ships to chump the void beast. The Eldari fleet? That means many more Kruderak survivors than I dared hope. Lantark, I must go to this planet to find them, to try to save them. I'll help you find your kin. Grateful to you, Lantark. Something tells me the story does not end here. You see, your ladyship, one of the Adara ships crashed on Quetzaltema, so Lord Captain Joseph is sent and finish off the elusive prey. He's not been able to find his way out the local goods for over 30 days now, and this concerns me greatly. I anticipate next question, your ladyship. No, I'm confident Lord Captain is still alive. His body and spirit do not break easily. Besides, he's accompanied by Vorton the Grey, who's the soul that help keep Lord Captain out of harm's way. They are so unprotected as children. You must hold the frenzy of your stellar rival, Lantark. Must by his just tears, his subjects will not escape retribution. I'll try and convince our Caligos to seek a peaceful resolution. Rival Lantark before there's nothing left. Alright, I'll help the elves. Okay, calm down. Or is everyone else with Caligos side from Vorton? Full hunting party consisting of 100 hand-picked enforcers, and his lordship's personal retinue, naturally. I think I know what you want from me. Jonah's favour in turn for Jonah's favour. Find Lord Captain with the scale of September and bring it back to Umbra's Vow. Swear by our golden throne, I'll convince him to side you when any conflict occurs in the next 100 years. After all, I'm allowed to make deals on Lord Captain's behalf when he remains unavailable. Very well, I need to moralise that Winterscale. Ladyship, I bow before your courage on behalf of the Winterscale dynasty. The transfer decree has been signed. My crew will send you land coordinates. God help us grow shy upon you for many years to come. Yep. Well, no, I need to take a dare, don't I? Is this the one with the bottomless pit? I can't remember. I think so. Yeah, let's check.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Attention, box forecast impossible. Botanical thread. Holy. The shuttle disappears in the wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the rogue trader finally admits she's been aimlessly wandering around in circles. It notes him to get back to the ship by retracing his steps have failed. Box communication cannot reach out to the ship. Now it becomes clear how Caligos Windscale could get lost in its own world. That shuttle crash. Another cursed planet, huh? As if we don't have enough of those.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
What about in this one? Oh, it's a snake! It's a snake! Rogue Trader requires rest. She soon finds a suitable spot for her camp. A meadow with a few fruit trees. Rich with an elongated body and large blunt claws so that she descends from other trees. Its muzzle is red as stained with blood, but it turns out to be merely the of fruit from nearby trees. Fruit's peculiar taste reminiscent of grog's meat baked in sweet and sour sauce.
Keep your wits about you.
Angel, I can't let you monkey will pay for your suffering. Suffering? The spirit stones are shattered, cistern and sheath has long finished their feast. We will destroy them, every monkey who... Hear that? soul destroyers are back. Kane, fill our hearts with fury.
Your kind has no right to exist.
My triumph was foretold.
How am I getting ambushed now? I've got Adira and Adira. Yeah. Even a Vape of 6. Wait, what? No, that's an Eldari Ranger. I think I'll have you know. Anyway, Irlet, I'm so sorry to have you killing your kin. No, I'm not.
I'll
I
see
find it
to
really
it
funny.
personally. It's as good as done. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me? On it. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
It feels like such a gameplay flavor separation when
I am not your Xenos pet.
I can have her kill her own kin. Like,
if it serves your cause.
she would not do this.
Ancestors guide
I will
me.
not yield to the likes of you.
And Adira, this is the first time in a while I'm using her, so let's see what she's like. Let's give Pyrex a full warning buff. Sensory deprivation.
Was it you?
Pitiful
Or
attempts.
I'm trying to step forward and do a psychic assault.
will do.
Splat.
Attempt.
You can't attack. Why can't you?
That is not my destiny.
Because that was her mage power. Okay.
On it. Will do.
Vengeance will be swift.
Hold on, let me just reset the Perils in the Warp counter.
Was that you? Or
Oh, whatever, it was chip damage.
Heal my
If
wounds.
it's only 2 damage, we can, like, take it, you know? Anyway, time for sniping. Snipe 'em.
If I hear you moving,
Bang.
no more.
Bang.
This tedium is beneath me.
Bang.
Momentum. I will join the ancestors.
I understand your intent. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
The darkness.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
And Ulfa charged in. Flat. Bang. She meant for you to swing your sword, but thanks.
Feel the icy bite of death.
I'll just kick him.
In disgrace.
Get an extra action. Bang.
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Man, that forewarning's real good if you can dodge an Eldari shot. It's good stuff. Okay. The Void's kind of intense right now. Void, the Warp even. Much Warframe. So let's start by having
psychic
the...
abilities to use.
do that instantly clear every single bit of warp there is, because that sword is ridiculous. Auntie. Oh, no matter. Blam them.
Let's see to it.
Nothing
And
stands
blam someone
against
else.
join the ranks of the dead.
I won't object to it. Everyone, step
Go
aside.
here. I'll debuff both of them. I'll just debuff them.
For the throne's glory.
Wildfire, so he gets another shot.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
It's so funny how much fire damage how much fire I spread without any dedicated fire build. They just give it to me. Wonderful. Rude. Okay, looks like you'll have to step forward.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Good
Isn't this a
anger.
job for the serfs?
Stride forwards.
Great work, guys. 10 out of 10, no notes. Go here, mine
Me.
that one.
Grace, at least. I'll paint
Oh,
your
look at the
death
far.
in colours.
Another turn he does not deserve. Oh my god, I did it again.
Wolves, you become the Allfather's worthy instrument!
Charge,
It is
attack,
thunder! My strike is
um,
ruin! Our foes reek of cowardice.
need some more movement. Send him here and have him
So
cut this one
shall it
down.
be. I will carve runes out of your
Bang.
bones.
I'm sorry I had this end this way, but also, why did you let it end this way? How did you even then begin? Why did the diary have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality? You should move with a power weapon. My battle was fought. I'd let the heads off a couple of footsies right now too. Dude. Need to remind you what company we keep? Let's see, medical, flash. The sound of rushing water comes from somewhere close by. After a few more steps, the forest parts, revealing a stepped waterfall. The clear currents flow gracefully from one step to the next, around peculiar colourful ribbons which turn out to be living creatures that latch onto the porous surface of rocks with their flexible bodies, snapping at small fish with their eyeless, toothless heads. Eyeless, toothless? Eyeless, toothy. Eyeless, toothy.
I always
I mean
keep my
both
options
work. Wow,
open.
The
look at
Phaeton
those.
system is lost to humanity. We have no way of stopping what Emelina started.
You are creating a gateway for the forces of Cylon Thrash, and you do so under the guise of helping humanity. Why, when seeking salvation from one calamity, do you turn to another?
Bugger. Sorry, I'm not spending a bunch of medkits on that. That's a waste. If it means I have to do that combat again, so be it.
Let us not dawdle.
I think it does, damn it. Leave him loading us off an SSD.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
You dare oppose us?
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
No, master.
On it.
It was blessedly
I'll
quick
see to it
anyway.
personally.
If I must. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Aren't I setting up the foreboding zone as before?
But of
Give all
course,
fast in sight. Can you go over here and scream at them?
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Blind
Anything
them.
is.
I realised we got exceptionally
On it.
lucky just then.
Anything is. Fate
My
shapes
path will
my
end here.
actions.
And then we have Irelette step forward. Yeah,
I move
comfortable.
swiftly to strike.
I'm swift.
If it serves your cause.
Bounty.
Here's for me. Isha.
I am not your
Issue
Xenos
power.
pet monkey. I deal death with my hands.
Join the ancestor.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Might as well launch dismantling attack.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Menshake!
Yeah, another 2. Oh, that's more like it. It's just so funny, you know?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
How about we... everyone.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I'll show you why
Irelette.
navigators are feared.
Another turn, because she clearly deserves it. Flat.
I am not your Xenos.
Bang.
Stop trying, monkey.
Pull up.
I'll do death with my hands.
Fair and balanced, by the way.
I understand your intent. I will not, if it serves your cause.
Yeah, reload.
This tedium is beneath me.
Line up and turn. Accident didn't do that. Well,
None can do better than a warrior of the
Ulfar, if you would be so kind.
My hand is thunder. My strength is ruin. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. Die in disgrace. I go into the darkness.
Why's it so hard to target this all of a sudden?
Sinners need take leave of their gods.
Always keep your
Save
eyes
your
crossed.
jests about fur, fleas, and marked territory. I heard enough of them back on Fenris.
Lol. Now let's continue and not step on any traps that character rights could be avoided. Wait, an anthill? What was that? Rogue Trader's never seen an anthill of such size before. The most disturbing thing about it is Xeno's skeleton tied to the anthill with bombs made from some unknown material. Your current weapon is stuck in the corpse, the only detail that can point to its perpetrator. Eaten by ants is a horrific torture that makes the blade in the back seem like an act of mercy. Most uncharacteristic gesture for this.
For generations, the three-eyed monkey have abused the souls of the children of Assyrian for their own petty ambitions. What is that, if not evidence of spiritual wretchedness?
Tisiphone did everything to ensure that the house served the God Emperor and guided humanity in the darkness among the stars. In her eyes, this goal justified any sacrifice, both among the Xenos and among her own vassals.
And Tisiphone was not a nice person, as we've experienced personally. Well, well. What do we have here? Dweller at the forest. Huh? Oh, descended upon the far. Good gods, you have a... Leads ahead, huh? A group of lean young people surround you, shooting anxious glances between you and the grey-headed elder who've stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the two-headed eagle branded on her wrinkled forehead. Speak with gods foresaw our meeting, Starborn. Una's accent grates on the ears, her words sound like a fusion of High Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, where her leads ahead and her tribe have dealt ever since the rule of Quetzaltema herself. This ruler has ordered her tribe to prepare a feast and warm shelter for our starborn guests. Please, make yourselves at home. Elders case Ufa, great spirit of eagle god, we are glad to see you. This ruler will have the joints of your iron skin anointed with oil, Zyro acorns, they never corrode. You will have sacred symbols drawn on your precious skins. The spirits of this place may have no fear of you.
Hospitality is the banner of a worthy tribe. Respect their spirits is the banner of the wise one. Our fine planet.
Was my coming here foretold? Like you've never heard that one before, Captain. Ah! Oh dear. Oh yes, speak with gods, priest of this tribe, and this ruler's half-brother. He listens to the forest and cools the earth, wards off the punishing lashes of the sky. Sorry, Dara's comment just like really tickled me, I'm sorry. Speak to you, God, on behalf of our tribe. Brought the spirit into Wandering Forest, told this ruler to prepare for your arrival.
I presume this priest is another unsanctioned psycho with the gift of divination.
Heinrich's tirelessly pinches the bridge of his nose. What else did Speaks with Gods predict?
Quetzaltem is enraged by the invasion of the spirits in the darkness that have called a rain of fire and metal upon his world. He demands blood, and blood shall shake the soil, no matter the path chosen by the gods who have come to right the wrong. The spirits from the darkness, those how the monkey of this world see my kin. Maidens. Amity. These monkey have neither teeth nor claws. They are not even aware of the most basic technologies that your kind uses. So why do my kin burn their world so fiercely? None of the cause in fear after making our earlets true face to the half-blind eyes. That the starborn will be accompanied by a spirit to put an end to this form. Thus spoke the priest. Being a spirit among the living is wrong. Spirit should stay in the spirit realm and humans in human in the realm of the living. You think that several gods have set foot on Quetzaltem? This ruler has already had the honor to greet starborn, a strong saber-toothed boar, as nimble as the forest jaguar, and wise as the three-tongued guardian snake. The whirlwind charged into Quetzaltem's forest, chasing the spirits from the darkness to send upon the world the 3 tender moons before. What? 3 10-day moons. The starborn had lost its priest in battle, so he ordered this ruler's brother to help him trace spirits' footsteps and cleanse Quetzaltem of their filth. When speaks with gods left his home, something enraged the forest. Thus both the starborn and this ruler's brother were trapped by the ever-changing paths and lurking evils. The powers of my kin may have disturbed the wild flora of this world, which then concealed the remnants of the children of Krudarak from the wrath of your rival. That means they are somewhere in the forest, surviving, hiding, preying on one another. Do you know where your brother and the other starborn are now? Eagle god Sky Herald wanted to find the denless spirits from the darkness and destroy it. The forest of Quetzaltem is as endless as the skies above. As the sky touches the forest edge, the deadlands begin. The dead whence there is no return. Something's calling. It's calling. It's calling. They're in the place of no return. Since the shadow of the one who's both alive and dead at once. Voice are calling me that calling so desperately, but why? Why? The other looks at Udo with genuine reverence. Nice sight after every word. His brother did warn that a priestess from the stars had sent upon this ruler's land in search for answers. Instead, she wished to head down the path of death to find reincarnation. How do you even survive in these forests? Speaks with gods, hears the whispers of the leaves, and can commune with the tree spirits. The entire tribe participates in his soothing ritual. That allows this ruler and her people to tread on safe paths. Offerings of game, protective amulets on the trails? How exactly do we conduct a soothing ritual? The ritual acquires sight and view to the powers of Quetzaltem, the heart of our village. The priest before it, last the fiery and claimed many of this ruler's priests. Thus this ruler's tribe can only pray for the mercy of you God in starborn sky. Well, look at me, Captain. I don't know the first thing about this priestly cockswash. It doesn't take a diviner to... What was that? It doesn't take a diviner to... I'm doing that wrong. It's not diviner. Diviner. I realized I'd fry my brains if I was trying to mix some ritual. And that's if we were lucky. If we weren't so lucky, I'd have fried everyone else's brains. Don't sound too promising, does it? Unless this ruler knows you'll bring speaks with God's home and soothe the forest of Quetzaltem. Prophecies of the priest had never betrayed our tribe before. Thus this ruler asks you to forget about your words and rest your heart. And I wish to rest. In honor for this tribe, we will try to serve you, O starborn. Follow the path of light, you'll find your shelter, food, and water. Decide it's time to follow the priest and your starborn kin. This tribe pray to Eel God himself. Aww. First I'm going to loot you for everything you're worth. A monograph by Carl Emanuel Surubunto on the culture of the Imperium's far worlds. The Children of Quetzaltem Chronicles. Analysis of the canvases made from wood bast fibre show the chronicle has been recorded for at least 500 years. Other chronicles tell of a bleak historical period of the tribe's decline due to an unknown virus. The symbols on the canvas resemble High Gothic letters, but the inhabitants do not know the origin of their meaning, claiming that sacred knowledge was bestowed upon them by Quetzaltem himself. This character, revered as a god, obviously originates from the Imperium that we know. His exact name was lost or adopted in accordance with local phonetics. Here are the symbols. The sacred symbol the tribe reveres is the Aquila, the two-headed eagle god. A group of the most interesting canvases depicting tragic yet heroic deeds was confiscated and taken on board for further investigation. Many of the words made up from the scrambled Gothic symbols were easy to decipher, such as banished, sacrifice, valley, or lands, as well as death, incomprehensible and merciful. This part most likely talks about some sort of sacrificial pilgrimage. A priest has confirmed my theory. Any tribesmen who have committed an offence can atone by sacrificium, a journey to the Deadlands for their unknown deaths. The apps I've sent to investigate Deadlands have not returned yet.
sprayed with vines run through the inside the cottage tape. And somehow support. What's the gate in front mechanism? Down completely.
Is there money to be made?
I do like how everyone had something to say there, though. That was really nice, seeing the tribalistic side of the Space Wolf to the priestly side of basically the dearest psychicness, you know. It's all good, it's all good. Okay, rail is gone. Grab ahead. There's loot over here, I didn't see it. Oh, here.
I always keep my options open. So who are you? Not quite the same name of the place, but you speak as a figure from the past. Legend's place came long ago, the first modern starborn. And upon this world, created these temples, blessing the eagle god. Fast-flowing time has used the starborn's name from the minds of the people. Only his title remains, Quetzalcoatl, the first of the chosen Skyhill eagle, father of tribe. Maybe about to speak with God. God's the priest of this tribe, and this ruler's half-brother. He told us from the pack. Starborn, because you're from the stars, stupid question. Keep your wits about you.
In the shade of the tallest trees in this area of the forest, the Rogue Trader spots mushrooms that come as high as her waist. Strands of sponge-like tissue hang from under their pale lilac caps, almost reaching the ground. As the Rogue Trader approaches one of the mushrooms, the strands drawing, the caps rolls up. The mushrooms spew a cloud of red spores, perhaps be wise to get this place of wide birth. I don't know if I'm actually gonna like memorize a map of this. Right, so here's the settlement.
Let us not dawdle.
This attacks are hard to dodge. True. If only we had someone who used burst attacks. Sweet rainbow fruit.
and leech bites. Delightful.
The Phaeton system is lost to humanity. We have no way of stopping what Emelina started.
Opportunity to injure myself, perhaps.
I will lead us to fortune.
Thank you, Erla, for your whopping high 45 medkit.
You interrupted my thoughts. Take this and stay out of my way.
I owe you a debt.
Let's see here. Let's see his cat. The Russian place of worship is quiet and peaceful. Assembly wholeheartedly got him. Each in faction. The optimist storm lucky deem such worship. We got a knife. And we got some.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hey, what's that?
We got light armor.
Stop! There!
Oh, a corpse in the water. Very nice. An elite blast pistol and some modified cracked gun. Nature stretched out over rich brown grass covered in sickening yellow blisters.
Take heed, Rogue Trader.
One of those old containers built a ceremonial tomb.
A trivial task. I sought out the far seers of Kruderach, but instead of relief and peace, the truth of their fate filled my heart with bitterness.
What a sly and devious soul you possess, Inhuman. You pretend to be capable of feeling so that we might lower our guard.
Each of the weapon's critical hits made with a ranged weapon increase a melee critical damage by +3. Red manga grenade. That game's actually kind of interesting. Hold on. Yeah, no, I think that just makes more sense for him, you know?
Was that supposed to be a challenge?
No, was it? Stupor. A stunning las rifle.
I always get the job done.
I know Captain's body has been preserved thanks to local properties of the CrossFit. This is an inky secretion of his skin. The red Dracari toxin.
I always keep my options open.
I do appreciate how this game has a bug report system that shows they've got so much confidence in their product. I was wondering, bring the Rogue Trader to a tall, sprawling tree. Damaged skull.
closed. A body is being discovered. 500 Terran years old stuff. What's climbing animation gonna look like? Oh, he just grabs it from the side instead. Yep, fair enough, that works. Let's see. Medkit, flash. This Windsale set up a cabin with the remains of an ancient military camp.
As it should be.
Body of Huntsman Scouts and Ash has been picked clean by wild beasts, but marks suggest his spine and skull split by a power weapon. I was ratted, was the hero of my kit for monsters from and no differ from the monsters themselves.
Keep your wits about you.
The strength of the decaying flesh comes from the false bodies like torn apart. I don't know there were going to be so many tech tests. I would have bloody well
That's how it's
taken
done.
my tech proof. Let's see. Tempestus Carapace Elite Backpack. When the wearer's weapon has base rate of fire or strike count from 2 to 4, that parameter is increased by ballistic skill bonus quartered. The ranged weapon's recoil is doubled. Okay, so medium weapons. 5 or more base rate of fire, hit chance of weapons burst attacks. If the ranged weapon's recoil is negated? Okay, that's kind of wild. I really want to put that on my sister Basil, because right now she's got a Stormbolter, but increasing the hit rate and decreasing the recoil of a heavy bolter would do her so much
always
good.
have a backup plan.
I imagine it would. Sorry, and oh, a hunting pup. What's in the crate? Got you their axe yet, my lord? More game, rear the heads, eager to lose them. Massive muscle next to the laughing rogue trader menacing rolls his shoulders. Recognize the halting man as Vorton the Grey, Arch-Militant Calicus Windscale, who accompanies his master to your Magnus Assessio. Caligos briskly turns on his heel. The blade of his power axe shines threateningly in the sun, covered in fresh blood. On seeing, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin. You repeat yourselves, Speedo Scub. Do I really believe I fall for your trick twice? Oh, Starborn, question has priest to speak. The one before you was not. Silence! What accent did I give him? Did I give him an American accent? I think I gave an American accent, but not that intense. Thank you, doll. Hi, Jab. Hi. Silence. Caligos boxed the old man, his eyes blended by blood rage. He did not feed you to the forest beast for one reason, and one reason only. You may still be of use. You don't know what to die with easy, shut your mouth. Amateur reunion of old friends. I have no friends, only enemies and servants. Caligos bears his teeth honestly. The old man quickly starts whispering something into strange she-shell like a dormant word. Brown sparks flash in Caligos' hair, and a cloud of steam suddenly bursts from your mouth. Oh, some old twig! Caligos angrily shakes his head, trying to psych a spell. Sandbox beta testing is this right now, but whatever. Is that you, new blood? Nice to meet you here. What was you in my world? How do I put this? I set out to aid you and got somewhat lost. So I'm here to have a conflict with the other. Your servants simply begged me to return you to your void ship. I magnanimously agreed. Sales continues to spit blood through his cutlet. Useless voidball freaks! When I return, I'll tear their legs off for doubting my strength, and their heads for not being able to set their problems themselves. Who said I would to return to void ship? I still haven't made a word for the adversary. One will fight me, grab my throat in a death grip. The hunt's not over yet, Doy. You know, your ladyship of Valentius, why did you join in the revelry? Forest here, too busy there, scum. I'm not greedy, there are enough trophies for us both. Unsurprisingly, your first meeting, Caligos Windscale appeared before you in a more favourable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt,
You still notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appears neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forest of Quetzaltema, Windscal has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a farewell grin and drenched himself the blood of his enemies. Yeah, we're on this planet with a shifting forest, and this guy's hunting Eldar, and I kind of don't want him to hunt Eldar. Oh my god, he has a Slith in his retinue. Wow. Mark them on a list of things I didn't expect. Speaks of gods looks on with trusting violet eyes, and notices silvery sparks swimming within. His thin, wounded body shivers from the slightest gust of wind, yet you can still sense the power contained in his elderly frame. He nods meekly, with the same simple, genuine smile as his sister from the tribe. A panicked Banneric trill escapes from under the tech priest's hood, where one of her mechadendrites goes limp, sparked in multiple places at once. The Sensei on the side gently picks it up and warily wields her company tool until the manipulator starts moving it. The tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini. Half his face is ruined by a fresh scar left by acid. From Valentius. The navigator nods politely. Though he tries to hide it, his voice is filled with pain and suffering. The Sith mercenary looks around viciously, frantically clutching their weapon. Their bodies peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rushing and some almost healed. The yellow eye pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but Zeno's quick and lose interest. Watson the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligos' other servants, the Archmilitant does not look exhausted, and neither does Caligos. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle as if the hunt has only just begun. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your presence on Quetzaltema. Really? And I should like to receipt serpent steak and a bottle of Calyx and Omzac. What misery. For 10 moons I already have been forced to sister grass roots and insect larvae. Caligos growls restlessly. Save your questions for later, Dolly. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find away the old man's village and I'll give you your audience. The old man guiltily lowers his head. Or as the hope of this priest and his people have always been full of wisdom and life. The fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness one great moon and one small moon ago. Now get the forest spirits. The priest must find his way home to the heart of the Quetzaltema, perform the soothing ritual alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. If he does, the starborn will not be able to return to the stars. And the first order of business is to return a priest to the heart of the forest and calm its rage. Well, what are you waiting for, new blood? I've wandered these forests 30 nights and not find a way to old Twig's village. See if you've better luck. Move out.
Always keep your eye on the prize. This is intriguing.
Bayonet chain knife. Ooh, that's better than the bayonet knife. Bleeding 10 and plus 25% critical damage. Oh yeah, that's so much better. So, can we go back to where you came? Probably. Shot. Yep, no, it looks like that's what we're doing. Boy, we are a big party. Sacrifices to an un. Oh, delightful. As the forest is obstructed by a thin grey veil of bugs. Delightful.
Is there money to be made?
back through here. And it should be good, right? There we go. Oh, aren't you good carry stuff? Nice. Wait, huh? Wait, what?
Let us not dawdle.
You know, I knew it was gonna be like this, but I was hoping it wouldn't be like this, you know?
I always keep my options open.
Okay, so... Load faster. Don't you know I've got places to be? I go through here. Brings us to here.
I always have a backup plan.
Exactly. Okay, okay.
Keep your wits about you.
I think we were given a navigation hint in like what way we're supposed to go, but I can't remember. And I'm even not even sure if that's the case.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And here's the Dead Eldar location. And we turn around, we don't even return to... Oh no, wait, we finally got to where we were supposed to be. Weird. Amazing how I got lost with 2 navigators, but there you are. Everything happened just as speaks with God's foresaw. Starboard aback, Magma, if you believe no hag, or your speech offends me so. I'm sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the oh man, I'm a hunter. These gods already thought the ritual was stubble, and the heart of the forest is calling out to me. Oh. It is done. The good-for-nothing psycho has finally proved himself useful. I don't have a good night's sleep and enjoy local delicacy. One good thing about Quetzaltemra is the fruit here is sweeter than calyx and honey and more tender than meat of young grogs. You should get some rest as well, Dolly. I remember, it's better to go hunting when you're full of vigor but slightly hungry. The hunger adds security, makes it feel more intoxicating, you know? Let me know when you're ready to depart. We've decided to share a few stories and come to the bonfire. It's not often that 2 rogue traders can indulge in confidence away from prying ears. Ah, you lost. I have some questions to ask you. One day you'll grow sick of all the talking, then you too would choose shooting Xenos over a wild plant of the scene tree. I just find in the forest all the time. Forests like Quetzaltemra are not like jungles of Catachan, you blood. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity, or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos or rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, and fermented fruit and a place of wine for supper. I'm not gonna wish for better hunting grounds. Tell me about Quetzaltemra. Your inquiries are curious to be sure. Quetzaltemra is a planet with a rather dreary backstory. A long time ago, supplied my great-grandfather with tons of succulent fruits. The population lived in large cities, saved us away from the tangled paths and trees, and it was quietly down. Fight was dashed by Xenos raid. Burned down the cities, shackled away our people. They fled to the... People in turn fled to big cities, and out of the forest the rabble feared became their salvation. Oh, Tonio goes to Milan, because not my kid. This world. I wasn't going to assume you were. Come on. And your people look utterly woebegone, while you do not have a single scratch on you. They were weak. Then he realizes, no, it's not that they're weak, it's just that they are really tired. I saw the corpse of Sineshul. One man was a weakling, and that's why he's dead. That guy carries himself with all the air of difference, but the sudden furrows in his forehead were his regret. And you find more his patience hunt for his toast anything you can. Let's discuss the Aldari problem. You care about them that much, New Blood? Go ahead then, try to convince me the vials scum deserve the mercy of Caligos Winston. Remember, you only get one chance to try it. Interesting how it's a fellowship test, just raw fellowship. Interesting. One skull I've heard of would never throw into protected quarters so easily. It's the branches, are we, Dolly? Like your boldness, but you shouldn't stick your head so far in the beast's throat. I shall consider your words, and that's all I shall promise. I decided to oppose both the Lord Inquisitor and Lady Quarter. Would recommend meet them both for all I care, as if their war and heresy and expansion is just starting. I've been living it for decades, and I don't need an Inquisitor or preacher, and I certainly don't need Insinuous goodwill. Let's go seek Eldaric. It's about time. It took a while to find a trap, but Warden here has a keen eye and a sense of smoke and rattle any old dog.
Is there money to be made?
Not
trivial
charged,
task.
don't mind if I do. And inside is... Ooh! Cloak of Mercy. The words that this ability no longer deals damage to affect allies. Instead, those allies gain wounds? A resonance grenade. But wow. Okay, Adira. One of the reasons why I wasn't using Lidless there, despite it being so powerful, was because it affected allies. It doesn't anymore. Yeah, no, we're doing that. That's amazing. A steady old dire warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. Now wearing a dormant's gleam in the sun, despite traces of dried mud and caked on blood. The Farsi has instructed me to send you away, monkey. The smooth voice of the Xeno stands out of place in the rough wilderness of Wetstone. However, I recently stopped meekly heeding their counsel. Beside, my sister's among you. I'm curious to hear the outcast's hiding. Nocturne of Oblivion? Vain rhetoric, a masterful display. Your temper, brother mine, you ought to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Indeed, the merchants proved this all too well. This actor excellent, who did alight upon the stage, now will this piece complete by choosing a final leposite, who shall survive and whom their doom shall meet. Bye. I don't know about you, Dolly, but these Xenos scum are giving me the creeps. It's one of the motley. How much to kill them now? Look around the Eldari camp. They used to make their camp. Xenos have made their camp among the ruins of the ancient city of the Imperium. Only the growth of the Xenotech and the wreckage of the Eldari ship stirred the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. By their affected ease, most of the Xenos are pushing themselves to the limit. They are exhausted, nervous, and frightened, even if they hide it well. This may have eluded your companions, but not you. Nocturne of Oblivion has certainly been a while. What are you doing here? With embers glowing, cupped in my two hands, I bear them through the deluge of the hair. Alabin's metaphor implies he's been accompanying Saladar for a while now. Not clear to you what hearth he is talking about. Perhaps he's managed to find a new home. I'm here to resolve this conflict peacefully. A tapestry complex is peace, and one that many threads demand for warp and weft. This design, 3 wills together spun, its greed will sate in hands of weaver deft. The gruesome scars of past distrust bewailed, with compact subtle gouge shall now be veiled. Are you with for a lucky cat? Fine, you blood, you're still young. Just remember patience not my strong suit. If I watch his Caligos with closely. Everything the Eldantark has done for my people, I'm willing to answer her questions. Better not make any sudden moves, monkey. He looks at you tiredly. We do not attack this world, Eldantark. Last the Krudarok's children assembled once more to scour the master of flesh Tavantus from the memory of the universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and so we're forced to act decisively. The master of flesh from Komarok. He is here? Paradise ignores the veiled confession and hails hungrily, doing her best to remain calm. We must destroy. That's what we're here for, Outcast. Stretch out your hand, grasp the spear of vengeance together with us, and plunge into the dark heart of the architect of torment. Before pledging the entire world decisive action, our Farseers, the ones we managed to save, could not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh. Even after our ship circled the world for a 3rd time, something prevented them from seeing the truth. Something powerful. We knew your patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else. Exterminate the homunculus along with the world he'd chosen as refuge. The monkey are flooding the galaxy at the speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate, eventually. A single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds, both yours and those of my kin. How about we bring next up your vermin, Activator? You're still deeming him worthy of conversation. Erelat. Erelat's gaze wanders from Caligos to the Solitaire, from the Solitaire to the Eldora and back in. Our person and the king is strangers alike, solve a burden on combat. Still think your kin are worth saving? I never doubted it, Lantar. To you the deeds of my kin may appear cruel or even criminal, but spending enough time on the monkey granted me clarity of vision.
Sometimes shoot your own kind even worse than pursuit of basic goals or personal gain. The homunculus is a threat to both our species, Lantark. You know well his dark heart and perverted mind are capable of. The hunters must be destroyed, and my kin have taken the role of vengeful blade. Tell me about the homunculus. Where is he? I want to say a word until you let my kin depart from this world. I squares his shoulders, but they're out fatigue with me as well as more impactful. You lost your warring world and now depriving others of their own out of vengeance. Why do you think you're different? How dare you compare a dragon to a lizard, starlight to the dim glow of the guttering candle? Make no mistake about your inferior species. Single child of our surrounded with thousands of your kind.
Man, I hate it when they're like kind of right. Like low key, they're kind of correct on every point. Inside face the ruins, still assisted only by the wind rustling through centuries old canopy. There's no trace of the board Caligo sent a few moments ago. The Rogue Trader is now closely studying the potential battlefield, his enemies, and as he tends to claim his trophies. I do not support the methods of the dinos, but I understand the motives. Perhaps they could pay you? I'll die where I considers your words. We lost our treasure of Cruderark, but the memory of the Farseers hold knowledge, value of which is difficult to describe in the monkey's primitive tongue. This helps avoid bloodshed here as well as later. I'm willing to come to agreement. I exact my compensation in blood, Dolly. We grudge from that too. Caligos, you cannot kill the Eldari. Why? Look at yourself, Caligos. You're a monster whose only desire is to kill. Stop getting my conscience, Dolly. You sound vile. I can see you from my nightmares come to life to ruin the mood. I no longer see profit beyond the thrill of the hunt. You and the Xenos can help one another. That's good hunting to have an expansive to arrive on your blood. If the Xenos hold useful information about distant stars, that is a reason to consider your offer. Throw and take you and all the misfortunes of the galaxy up, along with you. I must confess all this dismal talk has given me a migraine and made my old wounds ache. Do you want to save these Xenos? Suit yourself. By my grace, I entrust you with the lives of the enemies of the humanity. Have fun! We should be heading back now. What kind of hunting is it with a braid sling struggling in your grasp? I'm disappointed! Don't you think I'm going to forget about your words and promises, Dolly? We shall revisit that later. Yoda brushes a strand of fiery hair from her forehead and nods appreciatively. I know how difficult it is to go against the will of your kin, and yet I cannot hide my joy that we both lived through this moment, each with a tale to tell. After all the suffering that the monkey have inflicted upon the children of Cruderark, after all the punishment you inflicted upon this world, my heart remains troubled, knowing we have only tempered our grudges for a time, parted without bloodshed today. However, I dare not complain. For my kin, the hour of triumph has arrived at last. Once the master of flesh is no more, we can go to the edge of the stellar expanse, away from the gaze of the monkey, and peacefully await the arrival of our kin from distant stars. What are you talking about, Shadowing Cave? Alcasti Roulette, I have some good news for you. Our Farsi has managed to contact the children of Craftwood Alaytok. Alaytok? That's like one of the big name ones, isn't it? And soon your fellow outcasts will visit the part of the galaxy the monkey called the Expanse. Take us away, give us a new home, and... Is that what an adherent to the path of the warrior wishes to tell me? Are these words meant to comfort my heart? Oh, Asiran, your children once again seek to appease their pride by sending their kin to monkey worlds, there to find nothing but blood and death. Hold on. Alaytok was like... I knew that Alaytok stood out to me, but like... are they the ones who like... where's Lexicon? After all the Alaytok, the Star Riders, blue and yellow. Oh, I definitely... When I had the name, I was like, I recognise that. Colour scheme, at least. Extensive use of rangers. Lots of outcasts. Oh, the galaxy. Pathfinders. Obsessed with paths. Associated with Corsairs. Often at war, the Imperium and Necrons. I hate Necrons more than Chaos.
Hi, how are you?
Interesting, interesting. Oh, hi Sparky! The Farseer's mistakes doomed Cruderach, Shadow and K. And their excessive cruelty and thirst for vengeance almost doomed those of us who managed to survive against all odds in the void between foreign stars. You know just as well as I do, but you continue to do their bidding. Oh, Shadow and K, you could take the Webway Gate and go away from the dangers and tribulations of the Expanse, but you've chosen to stay here instead. You are dying. You are feuding with the Monkey. Have not the children of Asaran split enough blood? Is it not enough that we lost our home? Why do we risk exposing them all and your kin to mortal peril? It is too late to change anything. The deed is done. Their will carried out. The outcasts from Alitok will come to local stars and will leave with them. I say there's another Eldara craft world heading for the Expanse? May Asaran save us from this woe. We're not allowed another world to perish at the hands of the Monkey, even if this means forsaking my soul. I'm not going to reveal the secrets of my kin to you, Ilantak. You may have helped us in the hour of need, but I trust you at the Outcast's behest. But I will say this. Those of Alitok are coming here, to your stars. There's an unalterable... Don't sign up for yet another war against the Xenos in the Expanse. Call off your kin. Farsi has paid an insurmountable price to contact a craft world looking billions of stars away from here. Many of them perish to give us a chance to be rescued. Not jeopardize the lives of those... Really, your kin's plan is insane, isn't it? I'm kind of surprised that our reaction is so explosive. I mean, I guess the last craft world got blown up, so another craft world showing up would technically be seen as an act of war. But also, why do I care? No time I'd actually take subject number 6. I mean, excuse me? Excuse me? Are you telling me you put me in the torment nexus without my knowing? Ugh. This happens all the time. It's... whatever. Very well. The more Xenos in the Expanse, the merrier. How can you describe the inevitable demise of you and my own kind so nonchalantly? Let this happen and leave things as they stand. Rivers of blood will flow due to events. Not only will the children of Asaran die, your subjects will be a terrible end. So will your worlds and your elite entire protectorate, and I cannot allow this. It's my turn to rescue your people. Rescue me? How? Like forgotten shadow, Solitaire steps into the light and leans forward in interest, a spectator watching the culmination of exciting performance. During my exile, I met many companions who temporarily joined me on my endless travels. One such companion was a fellow outcast who had already completed many paths. It was he who told me about the Ritual of Unity, a great opportunity for one spirit to reach out and touch the infinity circuit of the craft world known to the Farseers who performed it. Shirenke said the craft world Farseers have already contacted Alitok. This means I can too. Did the darkness from space drive you mad during your exile, sister? Even those who walk the path of the sea are bulk adjoining souls of the ancestors inside the circuit. They are wise and know the ritual is perilous to the spirit. Your chance of success is simply non-existent. You would die without achieving anything. And even if you did not die immediately, ask yourself honestly, why should the ancestors listen to a simple outcast? As you said, Lightock is a world of my fellow outcasts. They would not wish to harm upon me, which gives wings to my hope. Look me in the eye, Shiranke. You wish to end the suffering of our kin? I can see the answer in your heart. You must accept it and help me. Why are you so certain the Eldari are going to attack our worlds? Because they are driven by grief. Sometimes pain and loss blinds even the best of us. Unless the warriors of Alitok arrive in this part of the galaxy, the sons and daughters of Cruderach will perish among the worlds of the Monkey. Is that the fate you wish of us? We'll have to find another way. I understand it's not easy for those who have lived all their lives sheltered within a craft world to accept that sometimes life leads us down different paths. But the path that you and the Farseer have chosen only leads to more pain. This is your path and your people, Iriled. I will stand by your side no matter what path you choose. You appreciate it. I have done all I can, Shai. You know what you must do.
Jonathan does not intervene, but shifts his gaze to Shoka as if expecting to hear the last line of play before the curtain falls. May Oseran forgive his children. Fetch the Farseers. Tell them the outcasts wish to perform the ritual. Away from there. And now I have my own action. Yep, now we're trapped on a jungle planet, and the only way off is to make the Eldari a little bit friendlier with us, but they're doing politics stuff. Phyllis is on her knees, clinging to the spirit stone like a lifeline with both her hands. Her eyes are dim, her breath is uneven, her body is trembling. Her right has definitely gone awry. Marilla's body keeps trembling in pain, but the face is inscrutable. Her thin lips are whispering something in Eldari language, her face relentlessly forming ornate gestures. What is happening?
The rite of bonding is dangerous, and the outcast knew the price. I do not know what she sees, hears, and feels, but there is one truth. The outcast soul is impure, and the Lighthawk ancestors have noticed this. Most likely the outcasts go through the rite of rebirth, or perish.
What do I do in this situation? I'll have faith in her, but if she dies, I'm stopping this thing. Several minutes pass before Roulette shudders and falls silent. Her arms hang limply at her sides. Her gaze is turned toward the sky, and on her trim lips appears the shadow of a smile.
Welcome back to our world, child. You remember what happened? You know what will be?
I spoke with the monkey. Very subtle changes in Marwa's that make heart sink. Inexplicable anxiety coursed up your spine to whisper in your ear. Something is wrong. Something is missing. Are you alright? You look different somehow. I do not think it is so, monkey. I spoke with the souls of a Lighthawk's ancestors. I remember a bright glow and hundreds of the 7 gates pierced my soul. Then I do not remember anything. Woke up. Lastly, I sent you underwent a rite of rebirth, is that right? No. At least I do not remember anything like that. Not call me monkey again, why? So you're one of them. Yes, my memory is slowly returning. It's like you used the word Alontark. You have called me Alontark ever since we first met. It's possible, but I remember little of that time in you, Alontark. Perhaps I lost some of my memories during the ride.
Your ancestors decided to relieve you of them. When you first came, I saw dark spots in your soul, diminishing its glow. Now your soul is crystal clear.
What does this mean? Has everyone forgotten everything we've been through together?
I think many of her memories will eventually return, but something in her soul has irrevocably changed.
Roulette, did you complete the rite?
You get to know as well, the sister. Master Han was merciful toward you, as were our ancestors from a Lighthawk's Infinity Circuit. Tell me, what was their answer?
I hope to find understanding among those who share my path. But even the ancestors of my Lighthawk, despite all their wisdom and subtle intellect, could not reject their hatred of the monkey who doomed thousands of innocent souls of the children of Oseran. I tried to appeal to the light in their souls, but all my arguments broke on the rocks of their incongruous like waves and sea foam. You chose this path. Not only did you invite doom upon Krudarak, you've also condemned our kin on a Lighthawk. You've repeated the same mistakes over and over, guided by fear, stupidity, or pride. And even after losing everything, after losing our home, you keep following the same thorny path, unwilling to change. No, I have had enough. My duty as an outcast is fulfilled. Now on, your fate lies in your hands.
Your brothers and sisters would dare ask you for more, Iris. Stand your choice, even if my spirit cannot flee.
Still hope to find a homunculus?
The Farseers cannot divine where the Master of Flesh makes his lair, for an unknown force is hiding him in the penetrating gaze of the Wise Ones. The children of Oseran have never encountered anything like this before. Having circled the world several times and failed in our search, we ventured to unleash our pent-up fury on the planet in hope it could be graced with fortunate accident. Alas, the fate of the Master of Flesh remained unchanged. The Farseers could feel the beating of his black heart, but were powerless to do anything. When our rangers began to reduce the coordinates of his lair based on the readings of the Wise Ones, and the lands untouched by the fired weapons, they would have succeeded had the monkey had not attacked our fleet. I will share the information I have gathered, for I hope even the Master of Flesh will be able to lead to pursue us.
I'll not be opposed to cooperating in the future.
If our paths cross again one day, we will begin our conversation by greeting one another and not unsheathing our blades. The time in this world is too short to hope for it. Remember our promise, Amanda.
Okay, this is a decent ending. I don't want to ask for treasure, but I feel kind of bad in this situation.
Such part of the world where the local star sets, where the star awakens. Look hunting to you.
Hehe, monkey. Yeah. They're real subtle about that. Real subtle. You know, the Tau actually call humans Guela, as in gorilla. It's like subtlety of spelled like this.
Let us not dawdle.
No, I would leave, but there's treasure here. A dirt-covered fox.
You know, sons, I miss the times when cultivators are only used for working in the fields. Back then I thought, by the throne, damn that forest. Can't take your eyes off it for a tick or else it messes with production. Nowadays, that forest is the only thing that can defend people. I can defend people. Who would have guessed? How we, the Silverius, are the only ones who can pass through it. You're a fire cultivator in town, is. I did hear, though, that one of the Astropods managed to lead a group of 50 people through the brush. Nobody's heard from them since. Humanity got them, didn't they? I'll make this halfway. I'm leading a new group, and the Promethean my cultivator is running out.
Interesting.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hey, Jotaro Kujo, your outfit. Oh, yeah. So the B stroked over my shoulders is proof that I'm a noble. The skin-tight bodysuit is essential for combat, I insist. Gives me really high dodge chance. And the hat makes me better at yelling at people. When you ask me, make your character Dimitri Alexander Blade instead of an... that's it. Bladed? Is that an original character for D&D? Oh, hi. Nothing wrong with creating a Fire Emblem character for a game. After all, Fire Emblem is good. You can tell I'm not a Fire Emblem fan because I say that. No true Fire Emblem fan would like Fire Emblem.
I sense something nearby.
Not the map looks suspiciously gratuitous. Ooh! Medium Eldari armor. Dodge chance doesn't take in enemy's perception. Ooh. Well, those are both really nice. Problem is that her equipment already synergizes so well with her though. Like, I think her cover is important because she has a skills that benefit from being in cover. Even this would increase her agility of her armor a lot. It's not really that good. And the camo cloak is nice, but again, increasing hits on kills is really good for her. Damn. It's such a shame when something looks good, but then just doesn't match up. Oh, we got a good gun, another armor set. And
Hi, how are you?
that's rifle. Don't mind me, just robbing the Eldari blind under their noses. Deadeye shot inflicting prey is wild, but unfortunately the Lullaby of Shael gets so much damage so quickly. It's just too good not to use. Like, it says +3 base damage, but you consider that she crits on every hit and always rolls max damage. Like, that 40 damage quickly becomes 200 damage on every target without fail. It's just too good not to. Even though inflicting prey is so good.
But then also she'd like inflict... What would happen? Would she kill them and then the prey stacks? Or would she apply prey and then kill them? I don't know. You haven't got the eye. Who, me? Yeah, no, it's a cybernetic eye, but yeah. By the way, do you plan on buying 3 hopes in the future? Okay, so here's the thing. I want to leave it open. I want to be able to play 3 hopes because I like Fire Emblem 3 Houses. But also add on something YouTube. No, wait, come back. Actually, no, watch it on both screens, though. Hopes enjoy hiding on there. Yeah, no, I do want to play 3 hopes. The problem is I don't like Warriors games, so I'm kind of stuck between liking 3 houses and hating Warriors. So I don't really know which one to pick. And it vexes me. It vexes me profoundly. Just blinds enemies. That's also kind of whatever. Let's get out of here. I'm done.
I always keep my options open.
Oh great, we're gonna have to play the maze game again. Ugh. So help me. Still no crowd control. It'll do the levels for you. Tempting. That's right, baby. Easy difficulty, auto dodge enabled. We're having fun. Yeah, no. The only time I've ever played a Warriors game was Persona Strikers, and I just didn't enjoy that. You know? Which is a real shame. Okay, how do I leave though? Do I leave? They're giving me a hololithic map and all, but like, how do I... Oh my gosh, they're actually telling me what the places are now instead of just saying go to the first. I like Warriors as well, that needs to know the lore. Exactly. Like, you've got to know the lore. Even though I haven't actually finished the full routes of 3 houses. Which you probably do. Also, I finished Azure Gleam. Blue Lines, when I gotta say, Sylvain, my boy, got an upgrade. Yeah. Azure Gleam.
Always keep your eye on
Are
the
you talking about
prize.
the 3 hopes one? Nothing's more terrifying than seeing your messages on your phone and you're seeing, oh, 3 messages from Gold Ship. Oh dear. Run. Over here, cool. For the abandoned camp. At least that class I played was Alex.
Is there money to be made?
I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going right now. I'm just walking around. This was classic. Ah, classic. You know, true. Oh no, she's Emperor. Emperor Edelgard. Edelgard. You know, I was reading a manga earlier that I really wasn't impressed by, and one reason I wasn't impressed by it was the fact that they unironically said, "Oh yeah, everyone's gonna use swords as like a default training weapon, and then once you finish with swords, you graduate to lances." And I was like, "Okay, so." Lances are the better weapon, and why are you making a bunch of spellcasting nerds use swords? And then he just turned around and said, "Oh yeah, when I say lances, I mean jousting lances, not spears." And I was like, okay, dropping this. Look, you want to make swords your default weapon like 99.99% of all media I've seen does? Sure, whatever, fine. But you're then going to remind me that lances exist? Oh. Pathetic. I guess this swords, lance, bow, magic axe, and other help. Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
Right, let's go kill a homunculus. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's just so annoying as someone who prefers spears and puncturing weapons because they're just more effective, you know? Like, anytime I'm in a combat situation myself, I'm always going to go for the spear. I'm a spear user full through and through, you know? Spears and staves. Maybe an axe if I'm feeling creative, but... You can hear anxiety in Dura's voiceover box. No love from a Casper on the front. Oh yeah. Punching was good too. Captain, we found it. The door is so close I can practically feel his metal hand with my hand. The voices are whispering over each other in both my ears. I can barely make out what they're saying. Please take me with you. You keep telling me I won't get another chance, and I believe that it's now or never. Very well. We'll go there at once. Thank you, Lord Captain. I owe you until the day I die. You can hold me to that. Eldor, see you soon. Now I've got to decide who to bring, and unfortunately the person least suited for flavor is Cassia. But she's also really powerful compared to Marazai, who I don't think is particularly powerful at all. Oh well. Every step on the mine, it's Marazai's fault. It's always Marazai's fault. Just blame him. I don't much of a slow attack speed. Never my style. I need a fast wagon that quick. Exactly. Speed is best. Speed is win. Everything is speed. Always fast.
Let us not dawdle.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Well, I don't know when we get enough stat rerolls, but skill rerolls, but I hope whenever I do that kind of. All must be around here. We're looking.
Watch your steps.
Keep your eyes to yourself, Gothy. They will sap my good luck.
From what I've heard, you don't have much good luck to lose. But thanks, big man. Now I know how to say witch in yet another language. I've built quite the collection.
Good response, Sidera.
Would you look at that?
The Scottish accent. Don't scare me. That's not Scottish. That was supposed to be Jamaican. I'm supposed to be copying her accent as you hear it. I just don't know how to make them more distinct without really playing it up and sounding a bit
What is that?
racist.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
It's mostly just adding in lots of death sounds, you know, D sounds. Jamaican? I don't know what her accent is, okay? But she sounds kind of Jamaican. You just heard her right now. She was just like... Did you get Marisai with his name Mr. Heinrichs? No. He's my pet, so I'm not letting anyone else have him.
I always get the job done. Is there money to be made?
Why do we want to go through this stuff? Heck.
Intriguing.
Presumably because there's high ground.
I align my path with yours. For now.
I'll shut up, Arila. I know you want me.
I have learned much in my exile.
Toxic Flamer. That sounds fun. Also, how are we missing all these
Keep your
obvious
wits about
traps? What?
Do you see that?
Oh, it's because our bloody psycho's got like perception of brick wall for some reason. What did I just say about? Oh yeah, our bloody
My success
perception
was inevitable.
user is like gone. Heresy. That's committed heresy. Well, I've committed so many heresies.
The
It's
songs of
pretty
my ancestors
impractical to
speak of
count.
stars long forgotten and worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note. You better
Tell
hone
Merida.
your skills.
I'll make sure to return the
Take
favor one
this
day.
and stay out of my way.
Better than nothing.
Wow,
Rise to
I
the
only want the
top,
highest
or
fish
get
growth.
left in the dust.
Strange notes. The notebook contains detailed observations, formulae, and diagrams, and is thickly covered in a viscous greenish liquid. Almost all the pages are firmly glued together. Yeah. Their contents tend to blur stains. Experiment number 78, outcome failure, subject capable of maintaining minimal vitality. I'm being different house, vital partial outcome, but a minimum requirement. Able of learning.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, sure, whatever. Aberration, grotesque, what lovely things.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
Are you challenging me, Bill?
Yes.
The Whispers told me a secret.
Marizai can also go to the front line, where he will certainly contribute much, I'm sure. I see a ladder, that scares me. Okay, use some over penetration. Let's give you some.
It's as good as done.
Let's designate this area down here as the front line.
I'll see
Oh,
to
as
it
many as
personally.
possible. You're not asleep in the past 43 hours, 17 minutes. How are you still alive? You're a
I'll
medical
make it
mystery, and I don't mean that as a compliment. You know, see an eye. Let's fucking Ilbud sucks. No! Ilbud is my favorite war criminal. I love her.
If it serves your
What do you
cause.
mean? Beta grotesque.
I understand your intent.
I really don't need to know their sexualities. I just want to kill them.
If it serves your cause. I leave you moving no more.
Triple kill.
My heart sings with the thrill of battle. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
You remember, always choose Black Eagles. True. This one has wisdom.
If I must.
Eagles forever.
Deal death with my hands. This tedium is to hear you moving
Bang,
no
bang,
more.
bang, bang. Dear, my love. So, when we're on Ulfar, I guess you hit every ally possible. Let's not do that. What a bit of electricity, huh? Been a while since you've done that.
Was that you? Or anything else?
Line that one.
Will do.
Target that one. Let me drop a foreboding down here.
On it. Will do.
Adira's biggest problem is she simply doesn't have enough psychic powers to use.
Is that all you've got?
That's so gross.
A born predator does not become prey.
I understand.
Here, relax.
Another soul slips
Bang.
beyond the veil. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If I must,
It's been a while since we exposed weakness.
this tedium is fortune favors the swift. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent.
Yeah, these things have a huge amount of health, but also I don't care, lol. Marizai, I'll be totally honest, I don't really know what to do with you, I don't like you.
With grace and manners.
Because you keep bloody missing.
It would be beneath me to even attempt it.
That's my card, charge. Having a weakness. That was there. That.
Kneel before me, pray thing. With grace
And become elusive. And then Ulfa. Charge it.
See how the wolf succeeds? Feel the icy bite of death!
Bang. Lash.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
No, that's alright. Oh yeah, and I forgot I brought Van Calox along with us. Voice the Emperor, which I can't imagine is pleasant with Marizai, but I also don't care. Iron Eye Missile.
Lord Captain.
Debilitate that thing. Oh, speed thyself.
Get me a target.
Charge. I probably just want to meet it.
Holy terror! Smite your enemies.
Whatever. Bam. And she's the other guy, because why not?
But of course.
Blam.
Smite your enemies.
Just keep stacking that fire damage for no reason in particular.
It's
I
as
can
good
apply
as
to
done.
Ulfa? Don't mind if I do.
I'll make
And
it
of course,
happen.
here that gets our extra turn.
If I must. I am not your... No weakness is hidden from my sight.
I'll see
Refresh
to
its
it
kill zone status. Idira.
Anything else?
Make his head explode. That didn't really work out, did it? Blind it then.
Was that you? Or
He's so durable. I love it. What am I thinking? Why is this hard to read? Cake eating emperor with my life. Good. She deserves it.
If it serves your cause.
I roll and claim the bounty on the.
I deal death with my hands.
And everyone gains some well-earned level. Very nice. What's over here? Just stuff. Oh, hey, wanna see me fail a coin toss?
Just as I planned.
Or I could just succeed because I'm awesome. Ooh, sanguine judgment. The warrior has temporary wounds. The melee attacks deal more damage. The warrior parries an enemy attack. They temporary wounds. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that on the Seneschal? You would benefit from that so much. Wow. I can already see that. Critical hit chance critical damage by 5% of their dodge. So they have 105% dodge. That's plus 20 something. Is this seriously that hard for me to do calculations? It's 21% critical chance and damage. That's ridiculously good. I don't know if she'll necessarily. I don't know what the catch effect does, but let's take it all the same. Actually, no, I'm instantly regretting that decision because there were just some things that I would just do better. You know? Oh. We're giving you. Your dodge is 75%, so. Death deal is always good. Plus 20% damage against enemy you've kicked. That sounds funny. You get...
Destroyer, why not? Even more psychic ability. Destroying AP on occasion sounds useful, but okay. Yeah, that works. More power's good. And sure, why not make you a psycho extremist? That sounds like a great thing to make the person whose brain is very capable of exploding. Get... do... No, it's already something you've got, of course. No critical hit chance. Yeah, I see it. Destroyer sounds good. Lethality percent chance, do percentage damage, that's
Let
probably
us not
good.
dawdle.
Let's examine your body. Bad caricature homunculus, bad caricature homunculus, sticky sludge.
A trivial task.
Viable copy of the homunculus tavern. Oh, I see. He was making backup bodies for himself and was failing miserably. Probably because of a lack of resources. Might of Fenris armor. What? I didn't think I'd see a second piece of Astartes power armor, but okay. Plus 25% strength. The armor's defense value is better. Better deflection. And a cooldown for growth throats reset whenever you get a kill. Sure, let's do that. Oh, it's even got Fenris written on it. How cute.
Centuries of service and practice.
Now let's
I
go
always
straight
have a
towards the
backup
thing
plan.
the psych is babbling about, because this is a good thing.
What do we have here?
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
I think this is... Idura stares intently at the solid wall in front of her, shifting from foot to foot and biting her nails. The wall looks like an ordinary plaster and rock-reed surface, no different from any other in here. Lord Captain, this is it. The place of my visions. Even the scratches on the wall are the same. Except for one thing. Point to the wall. That's where the door is supposed to be. The one I keep opening in my dreams every night. I've seen this moment so many times it feels more real to me than I am. My visions couldn't have lied to me. You should trust your feelings. Go ahead, try to open it. When a door that doesn't exist? The things you say sometimes, Lord Captain. It wouldn't be the straightest thing I've ever done. Oh, what the warp, what do I got to lose? Those... This is such a good idea. We are going to have so many good things come of it. Idura steps close to the wall and reaches out toward the non-existent door. As if in a trance, she clenches her fingers, gripping a visible handle, and slowly turns it. Hear a click. A violent ripple tears through the space around the wall. A cacophony of whispers makes your skin crawl from head to toe like an unseen wave emanating from twisted, broken reality. Uneven rays of impossible, nauseating light break through the rockroot, forming the silhouette of a doorway. Eventually, the vision passes, and you clearly see a door where a blank wall used to be. Idura turns to you with a wide, somewhat deranged smile. Lord Captain, we found it! It's the door! Exactly like the one in my visions, which means my salvation is close. Except it wasn't hidden by some force field contraption. A powerful warp barrier. I could never have removed something like that. It's like our rivals expected, and now they're inviting us in. We best be ready. Someone knows that witchcraft is waiting inside. A trap, then. Played, Idura. A cruel trick, one that could have only come from the warp's twisted will. Whoever is waiting inside, I hope warp sorcery has not sapped them of their ability to feel pain. Pain. My faith in the Emperor is stronger than any warp tricky. He protects us. I hope you're right, Lord Captain. Taking a lightning bolt to the gut is something I like to avoid. It is something the Emperor doesn't have anything more important to protect, right? Oh, this seems like a great distraction, doesn't it? A secret wing of the laboratory.
Keep your wits about you.
What are you gawking at, Iceman?
Merely taking a professional interest, nothing more.
Bye.
I was thinking she was talking to
Success was inevitable.
the Space Wolf, but now I guess he does have an icy manifestation of his powers. Disfigured bodies. Oh my, there are disfigured bodies in the
Is there money to be made?
Drakari lair? That's such a
I
shocker.
have learned much in my exile.
Next. Darks.
Watch your steps.
Some of these sound less like chemical cocktails and more like drinkable
attention.
cocktails, you know?
Too hard for
I
a simple
always keep my
monkey.
options open.
My success was inevitable.
A drained Farseer, you look well. You see a contorted, agony-racked Eldari. or more accurately, something that resembles one. Dozens of scars and sutures cover its face. The sight of its misaligned joints moving under its skin makes your stomach turn, and its singular eye looks devoid of sanity. And yet, as you examine this creature's tattered clothes, you still recognize, albeit with some difficulty, the ceremonial raiment of a Farseer. At last, my deliverance. Monkey, the disgrace, the humiliation of falling at the head of a lesser creature. Oh, enough. The anticipation of this moment is all that has allowed me to retain a vestige of reason. End me now. Who are you? I do not recognize you, but your vestments. A child of our dead home? I remember you. It gladdens me on the cusp of death to behold a spark of the Asarani. Who are you? Fellow shell forced into servitude. Every thread of my being calls out to me, urging me to claim your lives, only stopped by the fading remnants of my former self. Quickly, I demand you give me death. Breaks the shackles of this nightmare. Farseer's crooked fingers reach for his temples. Now he notices a sinister-looking device on his head. Translucent threads coil into strange, sickening patterns around the Adari's temples, sinking into the skin on his face, neck, and clavicles. In the dim, cold light of the laboratory, the device resembles glistening carrion worms that are mercilessly drinking as he nuts his mind dry. I think that's what we're here. I can barely see the Xenostar in the warp. Must we work at that thing on his head? What are you? Avantis' plaything. The master used me by means of that which now entangles my mind and bends me and my powers to its will. I am the tool that conceals this lad from prying eyes of the energies of the veil. Let the monk I see, and not at my pleas for help. You never found me. Pleas for help? My silent cries pierce the veil and some visions of this prison beyond its walls. They carried with them all my dreams of deliverance and liberation. Is that the reason I'm coming? Oh, this half-baked guff is killing me. What does this mean? It wasn't my own salvation I saw my dreams. This half-dead Xenos deliverance? I'm off it. Don't you buy any of this stuff, Lord Captain. He's just trying to mess with our heads. I have no reason to lie to you, Monkey. However, your beliefs are no matter. Here, which means I will finally die. I have never been merciful to Xenos. I have no desire to start now. Let him suffer until death claims him. All I need is the implant on your head. With me and I'll set you free. It's too late. My mind is poisoned. My soul is mad. I do not know for what purpose you need this cursed machine, Monkey, but if your mind tears, should have reason to destroy it along with me. Not a chance, Xenos. That thing, that side will save my life. You're just a weak. That's why you can't handle it. Naive child, you would condemn yourself to a fate of true horror. Heed me when I say there are things far worse than... Why is this device so dangerous? It hides the soul within the warp from the spawn of chaos without severing its connection to real space. And it slowly consumes the soul. Day after day, the soul erodes and withers until nothing remains but emptiness. Is that right? You suddenly talk a lot for someone who's supposed to be empty. For all of this, you must never shut up. I spent eons harnessing my gift. I guided an entire world. My gaze pierced the future, looking epochs ahead. And I am at my limit, clinging desperately to the meager relics of what I once called my soul just to speak another word. Who gave you the audacity to think you'll fare any better? I shall grant you a swift death. So, the Farseer rises from her knees in a jerking motion, like a broken marionette, and takes a step toward you with glassy eyes. His frail fingers move as tugged by invisible strings, and the mutilated bodies of the twisted creatures in the tank start convulsing synchronously. In frightening unison, their unblinking eyes shift to you. Wow, I'm so surprised, and by so surprised, I mean not at all surprised.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Have you really been ambushed though? Does this work?
I'll make it happen. Who if not me? On it. It's as good as done.
Not my standard.
I'll see to it personally. Who?
Relax.
If not me.
Sorry, you're gonna have to kill another Farseer. I know this is
Xenos pet monkey.
something that sorely upsets you, but also you're really good at it, so yeah.
I am not your Xenos. Hear you moving.
Dude. Dude!
Throne take you. Strands of fate guide me.
Dude.
Favor tenfold.
Dude. Could you stop? Like, actually, could you stop?
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
So he just gets an extra turn anytime a clone gets killed. Fair enough.
We all walk our own path.
He gets a very busy turn. Delightful. Oh, and now the wolf is like right in front of us. That's so good. Let's stretch them, step away. Effectual clone die.
With my hands.
A pitiful attempt.
I do love how this is a great lesson in spacing. Also, Marozai's injured again. Bloody Delvar twink.
Pay with your blood in the name of Kaela Mensha Kane! Favors the swift.
Splat, splat. Electrocutes himself. Buffs those things again. This is why we have a saying, geek the mage first, because if you don't, things like this happen.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Cool. Cool.
I'll see to it, personally.
Irilet, would you mind stepping away? Sniping stuff? Next is Adira, who unfortunately is not going to be doing anything interesting because the wharf is here. So she's just gonna like sit around. Actually no, she has a grenade for this very reason.
I'll return this favor tenfold.
On it. Anything else?
Marozai.
Don't distract me.
Okay.
A pitiful attempt. Watch.
Dude.
With grace and malice.
Actually no, I want you to be standing there.
Behold. Don't distract me.
Use of shadow so he doesn't get killed. And then we watch as the clones will decide to move up and shoot their bloody pistols.
I will not fail the craft world.
Why do we keep getting a Fiend of Vapor 6 pop up? This game is so functional, for real, for real.
I understand your intent.
Slips beyond the veil.
Bang. Bang.
No more.
If it serves your cause.
Fenris Shoulder comes
Shoot that.
You will pay dearly for your action.
None can do this better than
Charge. I don't even know if that counts.
bite of death.
I will assume it does. Flash. Yeah. Bang. Cool. Heinrichs. This.
For the throne's glory.
That.
Only terror.
Bang.
Smite your enemies.
Stop bang. Well, that's how I like my
Let's see
combat.
to it.
Keep swinging that sword so we can keep getting rid of this field corruption. Just like that, the air is breathable now. Amazing, isn't it?
Nothing stands against me.
Cool.
On it.
Buff Ulfa. And guess what? I'm giving another turn to Irilette because she deserves all the turns. Especially because she's doing 400 damage at minimum.
I am not your zenith. I'll deal death with my hands.
With guaranteed hit chance.
If I must. I understand your intent.
Well, near guaranteed.
If it serves your cause. I hear you moving. No more.
Dear, I kind of don't want to risk your psychic nonsense, and there's really only one target, so we'll just let the melee guys do them.
No. Oblivion approaches. It is handled. Are you warrior of anguish?
Splat, splat.
Strike.
Well, that was agonizing, but oh well. Jura carefully pulls the threads of the sty cipher out of the Farseer's breathless body. The strange device glimmers ominously in her hands, and it is difficult to tell in dim light if its threads are moving on their own, or if it is because her whole body is trembling. Terrified and confused, Adira looks at the device, then at you, then at Thadlari. At Dinos. Golly, did you see his eyes right before he attacked us? It's like there was no light left in them. That is all because of this thing. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like that either. If it means I'll stop being myself, then what's the point? Relas is warily observing Adira from under her lowered lids. You do not have to resort to a solution like this. There are other ways. My kind have other technology. Devices not designed purely to scourge the soul. Oh yeah, Red, I'm sure they do. And as soon as I visit our nearest and dearest, I'm sure they'll welcome me with open arms and spoon me with gifts. Look, Irilette, if you're not on good terms with them, then what chance does a monkey witch have? Mischievous class. What is it, Iceman? Want to hurry me along? Can't wait for the blasted and sanctioned witch and battle herself. No, I want to tell you not to make the mistake of using this device. Yukari technology is designed to mutilate and torture. You've witnessed this yourself. Are you sure you're willing to part with your soul, just so you can live without fear of the curse that you and I share? Sorry, just like, oh my gosh. You're like being nice and kind is like amazing and I love it. But Heinrich's outright like being nice to an unsanctioned psyker and actively like acknowledging the fact that being a psyker is like kind of a curse. It's like, oh, that's the character. That's the character right there. Us? Break that abominable device. Ridding yourself of your soul is never the way. Yes. Yes, you're right. This crap isn't worth it. Time to accept the inevitable. I can entertain these fancies a nice long night for all I like. That's all there'll ever be. Fantasies. Pretty tales tell over a glass of mistake to make real life seem less bad. The reality of the situation is ugly and murderous. I'm a psycho. My abilities are getting more and more out of control by the day. Which means I'll go out like any psycho should. Ugly and murderous. You're stacking up for that'll be so fragging awesome and heroic. You'll be telling stories of it to your grandchildren for ages. Ha! Thank you for helping me realize this story. There are sniffles and Kashi drops the side side of the floor, where it shatters into a million pieces, tiny pieces. I'm pretty sure we're done here, Lord. Lord Captain, mind letting me know what you have some time once we're back to the ship? I want to talk to you about the plans for the future in private. Can we go now? Still got a whole life to get on with. Sure, it might have been the safer option, but... wow. She's grown a lot. She's grown a lot, and I'm proud of her. Wait, let's do the Psychic's corpse. The Staff of Cruderak. Eldari Fascia Mesh. What this staff gains the consign ability? The divination power. Next hit against the target will be an automatic critical hit. That's not as good as it sounds, largely because kind of already do crits most of the time anyway. What's midi kid? No.
Speak, Elantark. I can heal your wounds, not your soul.
I needed that. Enough.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed and blood curdle. Talk about
Always
black
keep your eye on the
comedy.
prize.
Oh, there are nasty things in the Drukhari lair. Come on, man. I don't necessarily know if I've made the right choice here, but then this is the grim darkness of the far future. Sometimes there are no right choices. But there is sometimes a right choice in the case of killing a homunculus is pretty much always something you can trust to be a morally good decision. So let's do that. I'm not saying all Drukhari are evil. I'm just saying all Drukhari are evil. And I am.
That's how it's done.
55% is practically 100%. Oh, and more stuff for my Space Marine. Because he needs that. Though I do wonder if how much. Oh, that's just an objective upgrade. Okay. And this is an objective upgrade. Okay. This is turning out to be a really good place to be.
Let us not dawdle.
I caught sight of something.
Let's bring Crystal walk into the bar. No, you've already told this joke before, love. I'm so sorry to say you told this like several streams ago.
A trivial
It is
task.
pretty funny, but well, off again.
Keep your wits about you.
Honestly, I'm impressed he's managed to set up so much shop here in a short amount of time. Say what you will about homunculi, but they are resourceful. They plural, huh? You're looking at several completely identical homunculi at work. A disturbing sight. Indistinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention towards you, morosely and almost indifferently. One homunculi starts to talk, with all the usual arrogance.
Specimen, we meet again. Your escape from Clemera was but a statistical anomaly and an act of abject cowardice. You should have died in the dark city instead of overstepping the limits of your usefulness. You caused too much commotion.
The monsters fall silent. Very perceptible electrical charges run through the homunculi's bodies. Anyone who spoke continues.
So you're here. Now what? You ready to bore me with your questions, monkey?
The homunculi are twitching slightly as though from an invisible electrical impulse. They look virtually identical, but each seems to be missing something. A limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. The single gaze of the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority now. Only, some kind of a shared defect also shows in it. I see a fair new company, Sir Ventus. You hear the Drukhari's voice again, but cannot see who's talking to you.
Found? Don't you mean made? I had a backup shell stored away for centuries. The defense of the spider breathing tempest convinced me one act, but it was not enough.
Saw the body of the tech priest in his lab. Where did he come from? Explain.
How would I know? I can't tell one monkey from another. I'll turn this place inside out to find who has conspired with the Xenos. I've heard of traitors among the ranks of humanity.
What is this place? It doesn't exactly look like a Jakari laboratory.
This dry vault is lacking in practicality and function, but has served as possible refuge for me and my research.
Why are you here and not in Komara?
I'm obviously here because this is my laboratory. Contain my research requires my attention.
I don't seeing a peculiar design choice. What happened here? Identical faces look annoyed and spiteful. For a moment, it seems the monkey are about to reply in unison, but a barely perceptible electrical impulse stops them. One of them scoffs and mutters through his teeth.
It's more proof of how unreliable planets with life forms are.
Notice one of the monkey glance at the hole in the ceiling. Fury contorts the Xenos' face. Cervantes is unable to hide his anger at what happened. Whoever did it, and whatever it was they did, it enraged him. This meeting shall be our last, Cervantes.
You're different from the others of your species, Fisherman. This time around I want to study you much, and I mean much more thoroughly. Witness tastes your death. But dying once is enough for you either.
Your kind has no right to exist!
I will revel in your pain.
So nice of them to just spawn in like that. I need to place Zeroless in a location where she has good sniping. Up here is actually probably the best place she has. But I'm really in this awkward position where I can't really buff any. Oh, whatever. Oh, damn it, she's a single bloody tile away. Okay, you're my favorite Wooby in the whole world, Irrelate.
It's as good as done. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Oh, how she said.
I'll see to it personally.
Close enough. Like to them, both of them, but oh well. Maybe there's a kill zone.
I'll make it happen.
Maybe I should have placed that somewhere else.
On it.
This
Get
tedium is
comfortable.
beneath me.
Mark Tervantius. Not. Hey.
I'm
Then
not
mark
your
that one.
Keep.
That one. Given how shockingly weak they are, you probably could just like... Yeah, just...
That's your call.
I'll see to
I'll
it
just give you
personally.
another buff and pass on. My turn, I'm not gonna die. Let's increase Marazai's stat. Vicious to assume we could do that. Wow, when does Psychic Shriek get so powerful?
Will do.
Blinding Anguish Prospector, which I can't imagine will be blocked.
I'm gonna have to move her up if I want to do any cool psychic stuff, which is a real shame, because that means I'm putting her in the front line.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Crystal's Pioneer, I kind of don't care.
I'm not so sure. Anything else? Will do.
Now, Irilette. Kill.
Not your zenith. Hands. Another soul slips beyond the veil. Helium is beneath me.
Bang. She can have fear of these and I would have lied. Yeah, that one.
From my sight.
I get the dismantling attack as well.
The swift. If I must. I am not your secret.
Look at them, and let's set up a shot.
If it serves your cause.
Thank you, Hagrid's Prospector. Nah. 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 Mara's I can do this. Small fry.
Broken already. Watch. I will savor your delectable language. Behold. Don't distract me.
He really can't go upstairs with that thing, can he? I love them. Definitely doesn't look like something you want to get hit by. Man, that Elusive Shadow is really good though. He's like standing right next to guys who have melee weapons and just not attacking him. It kind of makes him invincible. Oh. That goes too far. How about you stop lying?
I need a foothold. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Buff yourself. Buff everyone. Buff yourself.
Naturally.
You can then...
Let's see to it.
Bash.
Nothing stands
Bang.
against me.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The Emperor is on our side.
Hi, how are ya?
For the throne's glory.
Oh, and it's finally Ulfar's turn. Kind of forgot he was a thing. Oh well. Bash. Bang. You missed? He was right in front of you. How did you miss? Whatever. Okay.
So it shall be.
Dodge.
Feel the icy bite of death. High momentum.
Oh, don't tell me spawning in more of these bloody things. Oh my god. Well, it's a good experience farm, if nothing else. I can target into a reptile. Such a valuable use of my turn.
It's as good as done.
Irrelate. Would you kindly blam this? Should. And that one is hiding like a bloody coward. Okay, which ones can you hit, huh? That one? Cool.
You moving? No more.
Ooh. I don't know if I put her outside cover, she has better firing lines.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Including Avantius himself.
Tedium is beneath.
Oh, I'm still going into
Death with my
darkness, that's a shame. Bang,
No more. If it serves your cause.
bang. Off. Bang.
Deal death with my hands.
Honestly, the thing that holds her back most of the time is bloody ammo capacity of things.
No more.
Wait, did I show doesn't increase my chances at all? I don't know, it just increases accuracy. But she's already like perfectly accurate, so why do I care?
Beyond the veil. I understand your intent.
Damn, almost.
This tedium is beneath me.
Adira. You just like psychic scream and.
Anything else? Be gone.
Oh yeah, she has that ability that kills others when she kills. Which is pretty nice. And now, would you look at that? Irrelate just deals 700 something damage. Anyone left? And 800.
Beyond the veil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I expect. Oh, would you look at that? A wolf helmet and a wolf altar. And this guy has Kevlar armor. Blood barrier emitter. Starts their turn and wearer recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. If one wound was recovered that way, one fresh injury is removed and wear as well. That is fascinating. It's kind of good because we have a lot of ways to do bleeding, but I don't honestly know when I'm going to use it. I guess I could go to Marazai because he gets injured a lot, but like, and he keeps bleeding, but I don't know. Archmachinator's Deceit. When a wearer uses an attack that is a different type than a previous attack, the momentum equal to their resolve. Ooh. It's just like really good. Injector. Right, he can't equip that. I don't want. Wolf, however, plus 10% armor immunity to critical hits or melee or attack It's actually not an upgrade. Bolter's better, but he never uses it, so lol, LMAO. I still need to change his equipment in general, it's just... Now then, about our levels. Again, we're leveling up. Amazing. I want to increase my intelligence. Story of my life, honestly. Oh, why not? Relax. Good. Yep, sure. Sniper expertise for the sniper sounds good. Wolf get... Honestly, after missing that from Mobilist. Bullets for everyone sounds fun. Yep, sure, why not? Yeah. I know more intelligence, because you do have a bit of dependence on that unit. Let's say corpus conversion, you charge enough. You're a... More perception. Yeah, sure, why not? And Marazai gets... Do I honestly care? Have been given reason to care. Sure, why not? Coolio. Oh, what's this? Research notes? Oh, nice. The data slate is dented, its screen displaying flickering coloured stripes, readable parts are twitchy and containing repetition. Remember Sunny's pursued the goal of breaking new ground and recreating and reviving this. Maybe the creation of entirely identical. Fascinating. The space above the hollow is littered with lumps of broken rockery. A feeble breeze blows through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring whirlwinds of stone dust at your feet. The hole in the lamp's vaulted ceiling and the hollow underneath it point you to the opposite conclusion. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab, and dragged it outside. What the hell is it? Through a pile up of rock, dirt, and thick dust, you hope to make out part of fixtures that rip out the soft and thrown on the floor. Parts that use you faster industrial girders. What destroyed it? Melter charges. What do you think of this?
Tavantius was robbed? I really wish I could have seen his face the moment he looked upon his lair. Oh, this place is not a homunculus' lair. Too safe, too shabby, more of a last refuge. My kin were unable to find this place. The Dark Ones would hardly have been content with a single trophy, even one as great as this. No, this was done quickly and crudely and quickly. A bit more typical of a monkey.
Interesting.
I always have a backup plan.
Is that all? I do believe that's all, huh? Oh, he's dead. Presumably, hopefully. For the last time.
Is there money to be made?
A space wolf never fails in their duty.
I'll just like push that aside.
The Kazbalika has retained control of footfall. To oversaw the coal trade can be left in place without any changes.
Boxcaster on your armor suddenly spits out a cacophony of sounds. The growl of chainsaws, human screams, the screech of metal, and the rattling interference of an active Voxcast. Working the button switches and tumblers only makes it worse. Skillfully wielding your tools, you open the device's case and check each part's condition. The Voxcast does not enjoy your manipulation and hisses you, then lumens on its screen glow red, and then the broadcast stops. But the calm does not persist for long. Right before your eyes, the device remains burst into purple sparks, and the dead speaker emits the familiar voice that speaks with God, hoarse and feeble.
Oh, star-spawn sky herald of the evil God, hear the prayers of your servants, sent through the moon, forest of the courts of summer. My prayers become real, darkness self, for the light of the dying star we saved. As soon as the priest's voice stops, your entire body arches with a crack as if electrocuted. You were standing on the tips of your toes, staring at a crimson sky at dusk that's turned into an ocean of spilt blood. Still, the surface is broken by a hand with fingers covered in rings, and Caligo's winter scale emerges from the depths, only to take a single breath and disappear once more into the blood. It happens again and again and again until he finally notices you. He throws out his hand and reaches out, and the illusion fades away, leaving only a splitting headache in his. Closing his eyes in satisfaction, Wolf says with deep feeling, Do not try to drown out this voice, Edverter. Your All-Father sends us the music of this battle, calling us to Raven's feast. We must make haste.
Ah! Yadira digs her nails into her face, purple sparks gleaming at the ends of her hair.
The dusk sun has reached the treetops, and the crimson heart has struck its last beat. The dying stars and no hope left. We're all fools back! I could barely understand a speech of this monkey, but one thing is clear. Their settlement needs help. I care little about the woes of those primitive creatures. I'm simply paying reparations for the pain that my kin have brought upon us.
Let's go to the village! Straight away, right now. And the first thing we see are dead bodies. Oh, you know this is going to be good.
Prize.
Hey, Caligos, care to explain what the hell is going on here? Hey. Heinrichs. Does this remind you of anything?
Blood for the Rogue Trader's throne! Skulls for the Skull God!
Caligos Windscale laughs uncontrollably. Looking around the blood-soaked village, his eyes are full of rage, his absolute insanity to test him. Wart in the Grey seems hypnotized by his master's words. His bloodshot eyes are light with slowly glowing flame. Unnatural, frightening, demonic. The remaining members of Windscale's retinue have dispersed around the village's centre. Navigator apathetically observes the massacre from a distance. The tech priest appears overly fascinated with assembling and disassembling her own Lego cosmetics. And the Sith mercenaries raiding the village, wholly satisfied. Only Caligos' new psyker speaks with God is nowhere to be seen.
I smell corruption. A great deal of foul corruption. They are killed not for need or cause, but for pleasure. I know what bodies look like when some are reveled in a slaughter. They look like this. I am growing fond of this monkey. Dolly, how was your hunt?
This massacre is your doing, is it not? Caligos' smile grows faint, condescending.
You convinced me to stop hunting the Xenos, new blood, but thirst and melancholy got the better of me sooner than I anticipated. I grew bored, and those worthless peasants squealed so miserably that I would strangle them more, and more, and more. This monkey killed his own kin just because he could not kill mine. I did not wish for it to end this way, Alantark.
For a while I've had my suspicions about the source of your remarkable strength. You have turned to the ruinous powers.
What are you saying, you blood? How does Xenos addled your mind in so short a time? Didn't Theodore explain to you in the Expanse? Baseless accusations went out of style a good 100 years ago.
And you killed your own Seneschal.
I'm not such spewing, you blood. Adric died at the hands of Xenos sacked the camp at night. What happened? That... No. I surely couldn't have a...
Oh, you could and you did. The Arch Enemy took over your soul, and Rage took over your body. My body and soul were meant to belong to the God Emperor. But I failed him. It seems that righteous and sin was right after all.
This is our last chance, Caligos. Cleave this upstart into with the axe I blessed for you. Skin her and bathe in her blood. We will forget everything and continue on our journey. To hunt and to kill. This is the way you prefer to drown out your loneliness and boredom, is it not? This is all you're doing, you wretched cur! I showed you mercy, you've been corrupting my soul this entire time, forcing me. No one forced you, Caligos. I merely enabled your desire, fostered it, and made your crimson rage blossom. You suspected that your own pride stopped you from recognizing your weaknesses.
Morton's speech becomes more and more distorted with each word, and thoughts was in the back of your mind. You wish to kill him,
tear him apart, here, now! Weak, worthless fool! I spent so many years growing this rage inside you, and still you resist. Did you think you could refuse that blessing of the Skull God at the last moment? Well, one way or another, he will claim you all.
Oh, that went well. It reminds me of the fight of 89. Don't be the fight of 87. Caligos Windscale lies on the ground, staring in the endless sky of Quetzaltemma. His pelvis is twisted unnaturally. His legs are not moving, and an exposed bone shard protrudes from his right arm. Blood streams down his chin in a thin rivulet with no sign of stopping. It was a good fight, New Blood. Spine seems to be damaged. There is no walking with Dad. Seems you might be correct. After all, I can't even feel anything below the chest. Aside from a way feeling of helplessness. What now? I'll remain here with left my escort of waiting help.
You should go. There's so many undiscovered stars and the worlds out there. I will take you to the Emperor's Vow. No need, but if you're so concerned about an old man's health, I shan't stop you.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Why am I glad he had saw sense at the last second, Ellie? Close enough. Honestly, I should like put him down, but well, he was kind of loyal. Kind of. Right. Let's go talk to Adira and we can wrap up stream for today. And let's make it cool. When Adira sees you, her lips come into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. Adira, how are you? Not regretting your decision, are you?
Never been better, Lord Captain. No joke. As soon as I stopped fearing for my life, even the voices in my head quieted down. But don't get me wrong, they will come back. And one day I'll find myself in a situation I can't get out of. But for now, I'm fine. And it's all thanks to you. You know, I think it's pretty ironic that my gift lets me see the future, when thinking about the future is the thing I'll do anything to avoid. Substances of all kinds, jokes, stories about their good old days. I hide under them all like a blanket. As long as I don't poke my head out, everything will be okay. At least, that's what I thought. But I'm tired of living other people's stories. I want to tell my own. I don't know when or how mine will come to an end, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that somebody someday tells at least one decent story about Adira Tlass. And I can't think of a better way to do that than by standing shoulder to shoulder with you.
Aww, you're gonna make me cry. One story. Don't sell yourself short. You and I have already had enough adventures to fill a tome.
Then what are we waiting for? Get a scribe in here. We need to get all this down before we forget. But we have to make me more heroic and powerful so that I come out looking the best next to your other companions. What do you reckon? How many wastrels have we slaughtered? 1 million? Stuff that. Let's make it 2.
Oh, I love her.
Of course.
She's so funny. She's so nice. I love them. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get back to smacking together you and me and my crewly mate Edelgard me together and oh my gosh, you ship me with Edelgard? Okay. That justifies everything. Wow. Oh, this has been such a fun session though. We got a lot done. Oh god, that means the next thing I've got to do is report to the Inquisitor, doesn't it? Oh well. Thank you all so much for watching and thanks for all the chatter too. I hope you have a good rest of your day and I will see ya when I see ya. Bye!